Not free, but almost without competition, this little space saver is made for the small family, the legendary BMW Isetta.
The economic miracle era in Germany in the 50s. The scars of the Second World War are still visible everywhere, and once flourishing businesses have to reorientate themselves.
Good morning, Mr. Schmidt. Good morning, Mr. Krause. Now in a BMW. Let me congratulate you.
BMW had the small car in its program at the beginning of the 50s. The 501, known today as the Baroque Angel, was too expensive for most.
And a weekend in the countryside. Comfortable, not expensive to drive, and easy to park.
In 1955, the Isetta arrived, a really small car for up to 3 passengers. Simple but ingenious. The big door at the front. That not only makes the cabin construction very stable, but also the entry and exit is more comfortable than with many larger cars. At last, BMW offers a driving option with a roof for families on a low budget. Driving fun included.
This family also dreams of a long trip in their own car.
But the nicest dream is ruined when one begins to work out the cost.
Yes, one should be able to afford a vehicle even on the tightest budget. Then it would at last be possible to travel in one's own 4 wheels and make all those dreams come true.
It is too nice, one doesn't believe it. The dream comes true.
Yes, all these dreams have come true. They've been fulfilled by the BMW Isetta, the nippy motor coupe with a tried and tested 250 cubic centimeter BMW engine which amazed the world.
The Isetta managed a good 80 kilometers an hour, enough at that time to get over the Alps to Italy. Whereby the Isetta is an Italian invention, the fridge manufacturer Iso presented a small cabin roller in 1954 with a 2-stroke engine. With the resources for its own small cabin construction, it acquires the license and upgrades the Isetta to a 1-cylinder 4-stroke engine from its own factory. The 250 Isetta delivered 12 horsepower. In 1956, another version with a 13 horsepower engine appeared. Form follows function. The Isetta seems to have been built according to this motto. Despite this, the small cabin roller is one of the public's favorites at old-timer meetings. The interior, Spartan, almost Bauhaus style. The driver only finds the most necessary for motorized movement. At the time, the Isetta was regarded as advanced and comfortable.
This gentleman has a car. He hurriedly races from shop to shop every day. That's not enjoyable. Neither is getting into the car. But in the end,
It works. He's driving off, but he painfully feels every bump.
at last.
The nicest dream of his life. Small vehicle with lots of room.
Ah, how nice. Driving in one's own BMW across country. What could be nicer even for a royal, like Prince Leopold von Bayern? The old-timer fan enjoys these moments in his naturally blue and white Isetta. Poldi, as he is known by his friends, is sure of the sympathy of the public for the Isetta.
I mean, this Isetta shines with joy. When you drive through the city, people welcome you and wave at you, always laugh, and that is what I find unusual with this vehicle.
The one-cylinder drives the bubble car up to a good 80 kilometers an hour. But first one should trust themselves to drive this fast. Even race driver Poldi doesn't go to the limit with the small track vehicle.
Yes, I haven't yet gone to the limit because I'm always afraid that it will topple over at some stage. Of course, it has very soft shock absorbers, but it is fun to drive. It only goes 80, thank God, but I still haven't gone to the limit because I don't know yet whether it will topple over.
That would have been a drama if the Isetta would have toppled over, because in the meantime, an example in good condition has a representative high value. Experts recommend €15,400 for an Isetta in second condition. Even objects to restore are no longer available for low prices. The smallest vehicles, such as the Isetta, push out scooters and motorbikes as everyday use vehicles. Today, both vehicle types count to the cheapest entry into old-timer hobby. However, only the Isetta offers a reasonable protection against the weather. Further advantages of the bubble car from Bayern. The simple engineering is easily understood and offers beginners an ideal platform for a successful first restoration. BMW Classic, the old-timer department of the Bayerischer Motorworks, strives to have an adequate supply of spare parts available. The BMW Isetta, the smallest mobile of the classic space savers, but certainly not the one with the least charm.